Wow, and you've been through a lot in your life. And one thing that impresses me in your life is your resilience. And I want to know, like, what are your key thoughts or strategies to, I don't know, just to regulate your emotions in times of crisis?
It's one of my favorite topics to talk about. I call it emotional invincibility.
Wow.
And it's the idea that both our success and our quality of life depend on our emotional well-being or our ability to regulate our emotions, right? So in order to be successful, you have to be able to generate emotions such as optimism and belief and enthusiasm and motivation. You'd have to generate those emotions. And then in order to appreciate the success you have in your life, you have to learn how to manage the challenging emotions such as fear or sadness or depression or anger or regret. So you have to be able to both generate the emotions that will move you forward while you manage and minimize the emotions that will hold you back, right? So it's doing both. The way to do that is to understand that every negative emotion that we feel in our lives that we've ever felt is self-created. We create our emotions, not the things that happen to us. We think it's the things, but it's actually our resistance to those things. So the cause of emotional pain is one word, and it's resistance. So in other words, to resist something is to wish it didn't happen, but that doesn't change it. And if you think about it, every time we are upset, it's almost always over something that just happened. We can't go back in time and change it. So wishing that we could, it just makes us feel pain. And the more we resist, the more pain that we feel. The harder we push, wishing something didn't happen, the more we feel pain for that thing. The solution and the moment that we let go of the pain is the moment that we do the opposite of resistance, which is acceptance. You accept all things as they are, unconditionally, and then you're at peace. And so when I had my car accident, the doctor said I would never walk again. I was dead for 6 minutes, in a coma for 6 days, told I would never walk again. And I decided, if I'm in a wheelchair for the rest of my life, I will be the happiest person that anyone has ever seen in a wheelchair. Because I'm in a wheelchair either way, and while most people would let that affect their emotions and say, oh no, my life is ruined, I wanted to walk again. If I couldn't walk again, there'd be no point in wishing I could. As an intelligent human being, if we want to be happy, we have to accept all things as they are. And when we do that, we give ourselves the gift of being at peace. And so that's the key to emotional invincibility. Accept everything you can't change, even if it's traffic. Most people don't like traffic. You can't change the traffic. What's the point of being upset while you're driving? You can't change it. Just smile. Go, hey, I'm going to be late. There's traffic. I can't change it, right? There's no point. And that's an example for all of life. If we lose a job, rather than let it depress us for weeks or months, accept it. And then find the new job, right? So that's the key, is accept what you can't change. Then you have freedom to focus all your energy on changing the things that you can change.
Wow. Just so inspired. Wow. Yes.